Hello there and welcome to the event. Our round begins with a par 4. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. All right, you did most of the work. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there. And just in the first cut on this one. Oh, your approach is heading left. Oh, nice little chip there. And for the save. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And here's your second shot on the third. Just right by the hole. 3 feet to go. You are currently sitting right at even par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. Here's your second shot on the fourth. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This putt is about 14 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Oh. All right, let's go. This one's for par. A little too hard. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. That hole will bring your score up to 1 under. And we got a par 5 here on the 5th hole. Let's have a good tee shot. Well, this drive's looking okay. I like that. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Ooh, that's too bad. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, let's see what's happening out there in the wider world in this event. And you are 1 under after that one. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Whoops. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. This one from the sand might be short. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
Dialed are you today? Look at that one.
This one's just 3 feet. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. All right, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. That distance dialed in on that one, pin high. This one is a short 3-foot putt. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Oh my, that was spicy coming off the club face. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Setting up here from the deep stuff. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, for the save. Oh, just a tap in here. All right, that'll do it. Now let's check in on the scorecard. It's going to put you up to 1 under par. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Looks like this one's safe. And this one's around 160 yards out. That's a good one. Nice pin high. And could have a birdie here. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Well, that was, yeah, that was tough. Just Wound up short. Okay, let's take a look at the big picture. Let's check the leaderboard. 1 under after that one. Here comes the 10th hole. Drive's looking good. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. It's tidy. We've got about 130 yards to go here. I think we're heading to the sand here. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. This approach is heading left. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Okay, we're nestled on into this green side rough, it would appear. Oh no, not great. And to save par. And after that, you're 2 under. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. This one's going left. Safely on the green. This putt's around 18 feet away. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Not enough muscle into that one. There we go. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, that won't do, will it? And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Oop, I think we're going in the rough here. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. didn't love seeing that. All right, give this a tap. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. That hole puts you up to 1 under. And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Oops, that's no good. And that'll stay in the rough. Ooh, that's unlucky. Now we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie real deep into this rough. And you might not have enough club from the rough. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Well, that'll do for now. And now this from 12 feet. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Okay, and this putt's for double. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. This one's 31 feet out. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, come on. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Here we go on the 17th hole. Don't worry about it. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Nicely done out of the bunker. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Well, this one's on a line. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. And you've got this left over for par. And you're 1 over par currently. See if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Good stuff. And this is your third shot. Ooh, look at this, coming back. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And today you get to finish your round with the birdie. That's a great way to do it, I think. All right, and at the end of this one, even par is on the scorecard. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. Par 4 is on the slate for this first hole today. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. And we're about 135 to the pin. That's a safe shot. This putt's about 14 feet out. Oh, just like that. And for the par. Okay, even par at the moment. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Okay, second shot here on the second. Not confident in this one. I think it's in the rough. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Oh, just missed the par. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And that will go. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Okay, we got a par 3 here on this third hole. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4. Well, let's regroup. And second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. And that'll go down in the cup for the bird. And now you're moving down to even par. That's good to see. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left. It's setting up here from an elevated position. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Well done out of the bunker. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Wow, amazing. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. Here we go with the 6th hole. We have a par 4. I think this looks pretty safe. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Decent approach there. 16 feet to go. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, it could have been good. And a solid hole tapping in for par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. This one's your 3rd. And you've got this putt for bogey. That'll push you up to even par after that one. And the par 4 8th hole is next. That drive was fierce. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? And you're at even par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Nice swing on that. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Well done. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? This one looks like it'll break to the right. And there we go, dropping that putt in there for birdie. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Bounce right, come on. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. Here's a putt for eagle. Oh. Lining up an 8-foot putt. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And currently sitting at 2 under par. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. This shot's about 80 yards out. I'm okay with that. And this putt is around 23 feet. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh, what do we have here? It's still tracking.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Those shots are going to happen to you. All right, second shot on the 12th. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Nicely done. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Nice, that's some solid contact. Okay, this is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup, it's crazy. Good luck. Okay, you got this one out to the left. This one's for par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4.
Woo! Look at that thing go.
Okay, third shot. Nice chip. And this one for par. And that putt safely in its home. And after that one, you're 3 under. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Well done. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh no, that took a nasty bounce to the left. And from the green side bunker. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. Well, it's heading towards the hole.
And that'll go down for par. Well done.
And after that hole, you are at 3 under par.
And the par 3 16th is coming up.
Looks like this one's going left.
Oh, it almost went.
All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's move on. And you currently sit at 3 under par.
Okay, now on to the par 4 17th.
All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say?
Okay, safely on the putting surface after that.
This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully we can this. All right, here's the tap. Okay, we tap that in. We're moving to the next. And right now you are at 3 under par. That wind is going right to left out there. You absolutely demolished that drive. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. There you go. That's what you want. This one's 8 feet. And that was fancy. Very fancy indeed. Ending this round with an eagle. All right, at the end of the day, that's 5 under for you. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, this is John. I'm very glad to have you here with me. Deep breaths on the first tee as you begin the final round of this event. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think.
Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. And from 27 feet out, this one's going hard to the right.
Okay, not a bad effort from that distance.
Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Teeing it up on the second hole. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, this one's around 15 feet. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the 3rd hole. Let's knock it close. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Okay, we're on the green. Here's a 20-foot putt. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still looking good. And this is your look at par. And that putt will go. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Well, we got a bit of wind to deal with on this hole. We'll have that. And here's our 2nd shot on the 4th. Nice work. That was some good golf. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Oh, almost. Good job tapping her in for par. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. We got a big par 5 ahead of us here. That was well played. Here's our 2nd shot on this 5th hole. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Setting up here for your 4th. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Now that par would have been nice. All right, not much left here. Okay, moving on. Let's see how we stack up on the leaderboard. And after that, you've gone up to 5 under. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. And we are out of there with putt. This is potentially to save par. Right now you are at 5 under.
Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Oh, you almost hold that out.
All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And this hole is a long par 4 hole.
And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it.
Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
Good job there navigating the bunker. You're on the green now, and see what you can do with this next putt.
All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. This one's 6 feet away. And after that one, you're at 6 under. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole.
Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough.
Nothing wrong with that. And here we go, potential birdie. Okay, 7 under par at the moment.
Okay, 10th hole, par 5. Let's go.
That was good. We'll get it back.
Good work there. You got over the bunker and stuck the green. Now, see what you can do with this next putt. Oh my goodness.
And 7 feet to the cup. Seven under par after that hole.
Okay, par 4 here on the 11th.
Nothing wrong with that. And this one's about 125 yards out. Approach shot worked out just fine. And this one is from 23 feet.
I think this one's breaking to the left. All right, that'll work from that distance.
Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. And just a little tap here needed. And tapping in for bogey. Six under par currently. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. All right, we'll take that. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Okay, we're in the green side rough. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment.
Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close.
There we go. Nice contact on that one. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And from 23 feet away.
This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here.
Oh, look at this thing.
Oh, somehow it doesn't go.
All right, moving along. Let's see what the scorecard says. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14 ready to go. We are in the deep stuff here. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close maybe.
Yeah, I'll take that from that distance.
All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par.
All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Oh, and you got all of that one.
Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff.
Here we go. This for your eagle. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Looks like you got a line on this. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it.
Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment.
Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. There it is. Way to go out there, champ.
Here's an 11-footer.
This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh. All right, a little tap putt here. And tapping that one in. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Good job. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. And 29 feet from the cup. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. And for the par. And after that one, you're at 7 under. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Beauty of a swing there. And from the rough. Okay, there we go. And this is our third shot. Okay, on the green safely. And this putt for a final score of 69 on the day. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Could have used a little bit more power, I think. You know, just a tap. And with that, your round is over. And as we head our separate ways, you're gonna post a 7 under on the scorecard. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.